everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Jersey, and today we are back with another Palia plot and house tour, and we are visiting Betty. Now, first of all, I just want to say that I had the most lovely, the most wonderful, the most joyous conversation with Betty, making me laugh and making me blush. Betty, thank you so much for your wonderful comments and feedback. And wow, it was such a nice conversation. I first of all, thank you so much for that opportunity to be able to speak with you and to hang out with you and just to have a great time. Just have a great time. And truly, I still laughing. I still smiling. It was such a great conversation. But we are here visiting Betty. Now, Betty started playing back in March, so brand new player in the Palia community, loving the Palia. Now it's one of her top games. Love the aesthetic, love the vision of this game, and that she's at work. Now she's done other stuff before that she told me. She already took it down, and I was like, Betty, why are you breaking my heart? Why? But it's okay. It's okay. So we're right here. So this is a work in progress plot. So we are in a small, like a little cottage type of feel. So as you can see, it's one house. There's nothing else in the plot right now. So we're gonna take a look at the walkway. We're gonna look at the entryway. We're gonna look at the inside. There's only one room that is not done on the inside, but that's completely fine. Now, the great thing about tours like this, when there's a little more smaller, we can take a little more time. We can take more of that inspiration that we need, right? And there's a lot of fans out there of small cottages, of small houses, you know, and that's something that I was talking with Betty. There's a fan and a design style for everybody, and I can't wait to see what people think about this particular start of this build. Now, one of the first things that we gotta talk about is the beautiful entryway. Now, we have a beautiful entrance, you know, so we got the plot, as you can see, we got that cottage vibe that she wants to go, so she's already adding the trees in the make Now, one of the best things that I like about this is the little control of the trees that we get to have in Palia. Is you can make it, you know, grow them into a specific height. Sometimes you may miss a height, you may grow a little too high, you gotta cut it, regrow it again. But that's the great thing about Palia, is having that control. So you can have every tree in different heights, in different situations, and it makes your forest look even better. And as a start of what we see here, is already getting that beautiful cottage feel vibe that is important, especially when you're saying you're building a cottage build, right? So now we want to talk about the entryway, because you know, designing entryways is important, and so many people have a difficult time creating something unique that is different, that uses different items to create a beautiful walkway. And as you can see right here, we are definitely having a very unique and a very lovely walkway. Now, you can see how they're using the carpets right over here to create kind of like a little pattern going on here. Now, we see all the stones as well. Very cool. And we got candles. So now, this has a little bit of that magical vibe, you know. I think this is a kind of like a magical cottage vibe, maybe a little fantasy forest vibe going on. That's what I'm receiving here. I think it feels really great. Now, part of the entryway that I like a lot is the way she actually framed the sides, right? It has really good length, and I like the archways that you see on the side that's going to lead you to other sections of the yard. So already, I haven't even got there, and I already like what I'm seeing. Now, this is a lot of blue, so she's going to be using a lot of the color palette in the blue tone. So I'm excited to see how she's pulling all of this off with using a lot of the blue. But as you can see, we have a beautiful walkway. We have the beautiful carpets, making a beautiful pattern and design. I really like the uniqueness of using the rocks and using the stones in the middle to create a different pattern in between of everything. Now, the little pavers that they're using on the side, again, to make it that trim, that walk trim that you use for your driveways or your walkways in real life. I like how she's using that here, and then placing the flowers right next to it. Now, I think that is such a smart move on her part, you know. Now, don't forget that a lot of this stuff takes a lot of items. So making a beautiful walkway like this, it is going to use a lot of your items. So always keep that in mind. But if you're building something small like she's doing here, then you can get away with doing stuff like that. And that is one of the best things sometimes about people that do small builds, right? because you can really then concentrate on a walkway, on an entryway, and really go all out because you're not too worried about doing everything in the plot, right? So you can just do the cottage feel, do the forest on the side, and then really work and do really creative things when it comes to walkways and entryways and all of that. So that is a plus. So if you're a person that really wants to go all in on a design like this, that this is a great example and why there's some benefits when you go small. Okay, so as you can see, we got the beautiful archways over here that they're gonna lead you to somewhere here, and we got the other one that's gonna lead you somewhere here. So I can't wait to see what the future has. I really can. And I'm already excited to talk with Betty once again when she's ready. Now, as we continue to walk, again, the framing is excellent. Another thing about the framing that I like here, since we got the opportunity to talk a little bit extra, right? Because it's a small plot, is the way she did the pines. You see how the pines are in a really cool layer? And if you can see in the bottom right over here, so let's get a little closer. You see how she did it? So she's creating this little beautiful effect, almost like it's gonna curving in. It's really beautiful. And when you look at it from far away, look at how beautiful the pines look, because you got the top part and the little bit divided, especially the two in the front. So it gives you like almost like a little column effect. So that is absolutely beautiful. So a really great job on that. And I like that myself personally. That's something that I really like, when people kind of separate the trees a little bit to create that beautiful effect. Now, it's not something that you have to. You can line up all the trees the same way. It's all about style and taste. Oh my gosh. So first of all, I asked Betty if she's done something with the blog. She says no, and then I get this. Betty, okay, I love this. I love when people use building blocks for the houses. I truly do. You don't have to build something outside. Use the building blocks to really give that extra oomph, extra wowness to your homes. And I like this. I like this outdoor right over here, like a little what you call those? Like a little barbecue area. You can see how the fire is gonna heat up the marble and the stone, and then you're gonna put your stuff there. It's gonna start sizzling. I like this idea. I think it's really cool, especially if you like this design. I think it's really great if you're building a patio or a outdoor deck too. This will look so great out there as well. So really clever design right over here. And this combination, like that feel that the fire is heating up the table, that is so different, that is so unique, but it's real in real life. Like, I seen this in real life. And the stone gets so hot that when you put the food there, it starts grilling, making it just cooking. It's so good. I love that design. Now, on the other side over here in this porch, as you can see, they're using a little piece of furniture over here for the looks of it. I think that looks really great. And look at all the candles and the lighting. Now it's getting dark, so I think we're great, especially for a cottagecore feel, and it feels like a little magical. Now we have the new potato. Look at that. Look at them. They're so cute. All right, I want to go back real quick. I know. We're backtracking. I need to see this now. The entryway. Look at this. It's gorgeous. It is a nighttime build, right? This is right now the way she's heading. This is a nighttime build, and because the candle looks fantastic. It looks fantastic at night. Okay, so again, beautiful design, beautiful flowers. We got the porch decorated, looks amazing. We got the flowers, we got the flower plots. So everything is looking really great. Now, one of the most exciting things is when you open the doors, you don't know what you're gonna encounter, and sometimes it's get another room or not. But as you can see, this door opens, and we get welcome to a beautiful welcome room. A beautiful living room. Look at this. Look at this. Now, this is a Grand Harvest house, as you guys can see. Now, this one doesn't have another room in the back, and it's very rare. I'm so used to when you come in, you see another room behind it. So this is a Grand Harvest house. The normal, nothing in the back. We do got rooms on the side, so we're gonna see that. But we are welcome here. And look at this beautiful living room. Now, I love this combination. And look, I like this style right now with the two couches, kind of like the coffee table in the middle, and the two bookcases. I love the designing here, especially when you're walking in. You see how beautiful it's being framed when you open this door? This is something that I get messages and people, they're like, I can't get the effect of what you're talking about. And the effect that I'm talking about when I say when a door open is the framing and the welcoming. It's this view right here. You see how beautiful this view is? Now, when you step in, then it's a different view. It's this view. Now, I'm not saying that you need to have this view, but it's absolutely lovely when you get something to work out so good that when you open that door, you look at that. Look at how beautiful those bookcase frames. You see that? Look at that. It's perfect. It's perfect. Now, that could be a happy accident. It could be done on purpose, but you get this welcoming as that door opens. So, because that's how you're greeting people. When you invite people to your plot, that's one of the first things that they see. So, I love what Betty does here. It's absolutely lovely. Love the carpet. Love the bookcases. And when you open up, the room opens up to this magnificent blue color. You start seeing the wallpaper. Now, again, this is a work in progress. So as you can see, there's nothing in the back of the wall. So I can see what happens in the future when she starts decorating over there. But we're going to concentrate on the things that is being done. So if we pan the camera down, so we take the emptiness of the wall on the space in the back right now and look at the composition now. This is a beautiful composition. I love the couches, I love the planters, but not just that. So when you look in the back, a little in the back, you get the beautiful staircase that complements what's going on here. And then on the left, you start seeing in your vision, you're like, hey, what is that back there? So you get a whole different piece of area and you get this beautiful countertop area. Now, this reminds me a little bit when you stay on like an inn or something like this, or those houses that you travel and you can stay at. I forgot what they're called, but it reminds me of this. And it reminds me when, you know, people got the food and all that, and then you come from your room and you come over here, and this is a great composition and idea. And if you've never seen this, if you've never seen something like this, you know, or if you're creating a hotel, you're creating those type of feel, then this is really great. And I like that it's diagonal. I like that you put it kind of in a corner. And as you can see, the different bookshelves on the side look really great. And all the appliances, all the china, and the lighting on the top right there, illuminating the corner. Again, when you look at the lighting, when you come in, you get a beautiful lighting work. So she's creating a little highlight there and then shadows on the side. So I can't wait how this continues to evolve. Now, when we go back in the beginning on the front of the room, and let's turn the camera, let's look now the opposite way if you're sitting on the couch. This is stunning. This is absolutely stunning, with the stone wall as the background and having all this furniture that is made with the logs, with this brown, with all the greenery. Look at how well it's filled out. The little blue chair with all that brown furniture, it just looks incredible. And then the little sitting area over here where you can sit down, eat, play board game. But the decorations, again, on the wall, you can see that it's all woodsy. Again, very cabin-like, very cottage, you know, and very forest feel, because that's what she's building. So you can see already the evolution of the idea of a cottage core build already starting on the outside and still on the inside. And this is a great opportunity for us to kind of see the process of how this is evolving. And it looks incredible. I love that. But this corner, I love this corner. This corner with all the plants like this, I think it looks so good. It looks so good. Like the combination, everything. Betty, love. This is so far my favorite corner right now. There's something about it, you know, and you even took the risk of blocking the window. That is actually very cool. It kind of makes it feel a little cluttercore in this corner. It's really, because everything else is so organized and spaces, and then you get this one that feels a little more, you know, cluttercore, and I like that. It's just this little corner, it's a little clutter, and I love that. I love that feel and take. Now, as you can see, we got one of the rooms that is being built right now, so she did warn me about this. So this room is being built at the moment. So we want to check the other one right over here. Now over here we have another room that it seems kind of like a little area where maybe they're gonna study the bugs and stuff like that, because you can see a lot of them on the shelf. Maybe part of their job is to go out there, get bugs, put them in the terrarium because they're gonna sell them, right? So whatever is the story here, it's really well done. Again, she's carrying that blue tone with the white. We got the brown furniture. She having like a little bug collection going on here. On the shelving on the wall, we got more appliances, more, no appliances, but more of that pottery feel. So that looks really great. So it's all of it, the whole combination here. And again, there's a lot of greenery. There's a lot of greenery going on here, and I really like it. And again, it almost feels also like this could be like a potion room. A lot of these vases kind of reminds me of a little potion area. But it's not a potion room. You can tell it's not a potion room, but I don't know. Sometimes the bookcases, what we got on the side, maybe here, like I said, I think they're trapping the bugs. Maybe they're gonna sell them. Maybe this is their job, to get unique bugs and sell them, you know, so people can have it in their homes. So really, really cool. Now underneath the stairs, I really like, I think this is a good clutter idea for underneath the stairs. A lot of people ask this question. I don't know what to do around the stair. This is really great to do the collection of chests like this. I think it looks great. Putting on top of another, make it feel a little clutter. And then you can put a little something on the wall to complement, maybe something in the front. Future idea. Like I said, this is a work in progress. So it's not all done. So I can't wait to see the future when we come back, when this is fully, completely done, right? But on the upstairs, as you can see, we got plushie heaven. We got the plushie collection. Oh my gosh. You know, there was another tour that we did that had something like this. That a building wall for plushies. You know, the upstairs area, if you're a plushie lover and your love is to collect as many, it doesn't matter. You just want to have the biggest plushie collection. This upstairs room, you do a wall like that going all across just for plushie. That idea is just brilliant. Just brilliant. Now, I feel like she's building a little library up here, so you can see the little library. Again, carrying that blue tone across. I love what she's doing with the blue tones and the brown. It's perfect. I like because she, like right here, she emphasizing a lot of blue, but then she goes to brown and then back to blue. So she has a beautiful framework right here. So it's really great. You see some of the table with the books, since this is a library, a little more comfy area over here. Really great. And then again, look at this. And I like the green pots of flowers or plants right here to give you that little extra greenery. Why not? And it hides a little bit of the block, so it looks really, really well. So I really love that. So we got a desk, we got more bookcases, and again, creating that library feel that I think she's heading in the right direction when it comes to that. But yeah, this has been such a good tour, because you know, not many times we get to see a home that is in a very good state of build and progress. Like, this is actually excellent. There's so many things are done, the idea that she's trying to do, and now she's still working to get those final touches. So yeah, this is absolutely excellent, especially for people that are really trying to figure out how to approach a small build, or maybe that's what they want to do. They want to build small when it comes to their design. Just walking around, just to making sure that I'm not missing anything. And then again, the beautiful walkway right over here that tells you a lot. Is a fantastic. I love the way that this walkway looks. So if you were looking for inspiration, this is amazing. And I'm so excited. It was such a great pleasure to talk with Betty. Such great pleasure to talk about her ideas, the design, the composition, the way she's aligning all the flowers right here, the blue and the white, the way she did the walkway, the way she's using building blocks, the way she's heading with the theme of a cottage core with a little magic, with a little fantasy on it. And I can't wait to see what is the final result. But Betty, I do want to say thank you so much for inviting me. Thank you so much for the conversation. Thank you so much for all the laughter and the hangout time. I think I kept you a little too long, but we were having such a great time. It was just fantastic. And truly, thank you so much for the invitation. And guys, don't forget that you want a tour done by me. You want me to come in. You want me to talk about what you're doing, what you're designing, the composition, the colors, everything that you're doing. Then don't forget to go to the Discord, go to Palia Tour, sign up, just put a little emoji, raise your hand, I will see it. We'll get that conversation started, and let's see when we can plan a tour. And guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like, subscribe if you want to see more videos, and I'll see you all on the next one. Alright guys, see you later. Bye.
Every day, Palia, Palia.